Opportunity to stretch whatever it is that you feel that needs stretched. It's another way of telling our bodies that this is special, that this is holy, that this is sacred. Will you join me in our prayer of illumination? Holy and present God, hear the sound of praise as we share this space and time gathered among you. May our hearts be opened and our minds engaged. Let the Spirit of truth live in our songs of adoration, prayers of intercession, and words of pondering. In your name, glory and honor. Amen? Amen. I grew up believing that the most important part of the movie was after the movie. Not the plot, not the ending, not the credits, because my mom wouldn't leave. Everyone else gone. Popcorn and giant sodas all over the place like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And there we were, reading names we couldn't pronounce. As a kid, I thought this was some kind of a test of endurance. As an adult, I realize it was formation. Because we didn't just stay for the credits. We got there early to enjoy the trailers. And every time, the same line, coming soon to a theater near you. Trailers are interesting. They're not about now. They're about what's next. They train our eyes to look forward. They stir anticipation. They whisper, pay attention. Something is coming. That's what Jesus is doing in John 14. This is not small talk. This is not casual teaching. This is the night before everything falls apart. And instead of focusing on his own suffering, Jesus gives his disciples a trailer. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. Now, let's be honest. It sounds a little bit like a performance review. Love Jesus. Hit all of your quarterly goals for obedience. But that's not at all what this is. This is not pressure. This is connection. Love is not proven by perfection. Love is revealed in direction. Where is your life heading? Towards love? Towards mercy? Towards truth? Because Jesus' commands aren't complicated. Love one another, serve one another, stay with, abide with one another. Simple to understand, almost impossible for us to do. we struggle to love. Even the nice ones among us, especially the nice ones among us. Because life isn't about politeness. It's patience when you're tired. It's grace when someone says, and for those people who are just like persistently trying and committed to being difficult. You know who I mean. Don't look around, we're in church. We don't fail because we don't know what to do. We fail because we don't have the power to sustain it. Which is exactly why Jesus keeps talking. I will not leave you orphaned. That's the line. Not abandoned, not forgotten, not left to figure it out on your own. Instead, he says, I will send you another advocate. The word is paraclete. It means one called alongside, a helper, a comforter, an advocate. Think of the best defense attorney you've ever seen on any courtroom drama. The one who keeps going even when the client is clearly not helping their own case. You get that? That's us. That's the Spirit. Not standing at a distance, standing with you, speaking truth, reminding you who you are and whose you are, and refusing, absolutely refusing to give up on you. And here's the twist. The advocate is not just with you. The advocate is in you. Now, I know this amazing team behind me, and I know the love they have for David Bruce Smith. And the love that you all have for David Bruce Smith. Did you hear the lyric? Breathe in. Breathe out. Another word for the Spirit is ruah, breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. That was a prayer for our beloved Bruce. As Cynthia so well said, make a card, say a prayer. God hears every one of them. Jesus says something almost impossible to comprehend next. I am in my Father, you are in me, and I in you. That's not metaphor poetry. That's reality language for a reality bigger than we can hold. God is not just over you. God is beside you. Breathe in. God is in you. And that changes everything. You are not trying to love on empty. You are not trying to forgive on fumes. You're not trying to reconcile when the tank is empty. You're not trying to endure on willpower alone. The love of God is alive in you, which means you can love beyond your limits. You can forgive past your pride. You can stay when it's easier to walk away, not because you are strong, but because you are not alone. For many of us, we've seen something like this before. The mothers, the fathers, the aunts, the uncles, the people who raised us, the ones who stayed, the ones who answered the phone again. Where's the recipe? Should I make that call? I'm exhausted. And they respond with patience that feels familiar. It slows your heart. It calms your mind. That's what the Spirit does. It guides. It reminds. It encourages. It abides. So, is the Spirit a reward for obedience? No. The Spirit is the source of it. You don't earn the advocate by loving well. You learn to love well because the advocate is already in you. So maybe the question isn't, am I doing this perfectly? Maybe the question is, am I paying attention? Am I listening? Am I making space? Am I aware that God is already here, already speaking, already guiding? Friends, coming soon, that's what the disciples heard. But here's the truth. For us, it's not coming soon. It's now. The advocate has come. The Spirit is here. The presence of God is not pending. So stay for the credits. Pay attention to what's unfolding, because the story isn't over and you are not alone. Amen? Amen. Amen.